Hello, this is Kenton for DreamsCloud. Today we have in the studio with us Bobbie and Pimm. Good afternoon, Bobbie Ann.
Hello, Kenton.
It's nice to have you here. Bobbie Ann is author of a fascinating book called Notes from a Dreamer on Dreaming. Bobbie, in your book, you take the work of Robert Van de Castle, Dr. Robert Van de Castle, and you bring this, this research and incredible analysis that he did, but you bring it into this practical, this day-to-day, putting it into implementation. And then in addition, through your website too, you always address things from this perspective of honesty, of truth, of discovery of self. Can you kind of talk how you came across this and the evolution of that perspective?
Certainly, and I am very glad to be here with you today. I started with my journey in dream interpretation over 20 years ago because I kept having these two nightmares recurring since I was 12 years old. And at one point I realized that the nightmares were telling me something. They kept on happening over and over again because they were telling me something. And I knew that in order to move forward, that I would have to face the truth of whatever it was those nightmares were telling me. And that is what began my journey. And I started, one of the first books that I picked up was Dr. Van de Castle's book, among my many other books that I picked up just to start learning how to interpret my own dreams. And the truth is inside of you. Everybody knows the truth of their dreams, that the only person that should and can accurately interpret their dreams is the dreamer. And in order to do so, you need to learn to be honest with yourself. William Shakespeare had a saying, to thine own self be true, as the night follows the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. And if you're honest with yourself, then you cannot lie to somebody else. And the truth to me is just always been a mantra. If I'm honest with myself, then I will be much happier in the end, and so will you.
Well, it seems through your book and through your work that you've come to a sense of this truth, and I see in your book you're really encouraging people, and maybe that's the foundation and the reason that I like your book so much is you're very encouraging people to start this process, to log the dream, to understand it, to begin this road or this path towards this truth and towards this understanding. Am I correct in that?
Absolutely. That's always been my goal, was to encourage others to do what I have done, and if I could do it, then other people can do it too. That the dreams are there. You have dreams every single night. They're telling you something, and if you're honest with yourself and face whatever demons are hiding within you, then you can overcome them and become happier. Be the person that you were meant to be. Everybody is meant to be happy.
I certainly appreciate your work and the insights in your book. I appreciate, perhaps we can carry this interview forward in the near future.
I would like that.
Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.